Okay, I just wanted to make this video because it's fresh. It's a real-time example. And so I want to talk about it. And it's about how when we're free of lust, automatically you start to attract the female attraction. They're interested in you. Not all girls. I'm going to explain the difference. But it's like some kind of universal law. Higher level girls, which is what we focus on here. We don't talk about the bubblegum chewing girls because, like, why? The higher level girls, they've been conditioned and tortured by guys for, centuries. They're so used to the guy looking at them. They can pick, that's why they can pick that up before you even look at them. They can sense you energetically and vibrationally where you're at. If you're stable, meaning you're free of lust. They can smell it and they don't even know it. It's just instinctual because they've had so much training. And when a guy, it's super unattractive to the high level girls, they're used to it. They're used to getting all the attention. They don't need it anymore. That's why you see some of the really good looking girls, they're with some older guy or some heavyweight guy. They don't care. Like, if he has some heart, that's what they're interested in. They've already been there, done that with all the players and they got gains and like that. They don't care about that. The bubblegum chewing girls like that. They like, oh, does he look ripped? Oh, then if I walk with him in public, my friends would be like, whoa, they do the same thing the guys do. Or, they think about money and all that stuff. Higher level girls, they're self-sufficient. They have money. They have a career. They're not dependent on a guy to take care of them. So they're only interested in like purity and stability. If the guy doesn't have that, they're cool. It's like a guy. Like if he's stable, especially if you have a spiritual connection with the source, you're not looking for anything anymore. All right. So I went off a couple things because I wanted to hit on these things. It's almost like it's a universal law though. That when this is a trip how this plays out. When the guy when a higher level girl senses that the guy isn't after her on conscious level or subconscious level. You see? Or subconscious level. Meaning the vibration isn't there. The man truly, you can't fake this. You can go all the alpha male classes. You can't fake vibration. The man truly, and he doesn't resent girls. He totally he likes the female energy. But he's not needy for it. He's cool. When a girl senses that, man, she just opens automatically. Automatically, the female energy starts to pour into you, and it's super attractive. Now, here's the subtle thing that I'm trying to explain here, and I don't know how many get it. The universal law I've talked about before in an older video. What's the nature of the females to test us or something? Because God made it like that. The more that the female... The more the guy's stable, the more female energy pours toward him. And then the more that's checking in the guy if he's really stable or not. That's the thing. It's like she's super happy and comfortable to let this female energy go towards you because she doesn't think she feels safe. You're not gonna like abuse it. You're not gonna turn it into lust, start, eating her up with your eyes. So she's like, whoa, I can be myself. I'm like, my female nature can come out. Plus, it's extra nice to do that with a guy. That's rare. Doesn't matter. She can do it with the friends. They can be girly all day. It's not the same thing. If she can do that with the guy, she feels super good. So she'll keep doing it more. And there's like some check. She's at the same time, it's usually subconscious, she's looking to see, is he gonna get activated? I'm giving him, it's like she doesn't know this most, unless she's like a yogini, but she's like giving more female energy. Whoa, the guy's still stable. He's being nice, he's being authentic, he enjoys it even, but he's not hungry for it. That makes her give even more. You see, there's this thing that's going on. You're enjoying the female energy, she's enjoying the masculine energy. At the same time, she's checking you. Now here, it just keeps going. Here's what makes it more dicey or fun if you're doing semen retention and you're not in lust and you're not in sexual fantasy and you're not looking at things on the internet, you're going to enjoy that female energy on a level that most guys, they don't even know what it is. It's like, because like you're clean enough inside to where, and you're not like, your mind's not taking the energy and turning it into some kind of lustful thought or projection. So you're just directly getting infused with this female energy, and man, it gives you a high. You didn't even do anything, just talk for a couple minutes, and you feel like you get energized. It's like she gave you, it's like a transfusion of like some cosmic current that's balancing, because it's female energy. You're masculine. So the two, they balance each other, and you could feel good the rest of the day just over a 2-minute interaction. All right, so here's what happened. I was at the beach, and I like my spot because there's nobody there. I like to go where there's nobody there. I don't want to be in the main center and there's a bunch of intruders. So I go and I walk further, right? Because collective mainstream, they like to hover together. You got to be around people. I've got to look and see who's looking at me, who looks good, all that. I want to be out of that. So I go to the secret spot. So there was a girl that was coming out of the ocean, and I was thinking, uh-oh, she's in my spot. I'm going to have to go further. But then I seen her grab her shoes. And so then I'm like, maybe she's leaving. Okay. So I wasn't thinking about hitting on her or nothing. This is how an organic conversation takes place. I noticed she grabbed her, and to make it more funny, she didn't speak any English. My Spanish is a trip. I can get by, but it's, fun and funny. So I was like, well, first she looked and smiled. I smiled. I said, hi. She's totally open, because she felt I wasn't working her. It was genuine. The energy was genuine. I was hoping she was going to leave. This is what I wanted to find out. I wasn't interested. I'm not interested. I don't need, I don't need anything. But I can enjoy this thing. Don't be resentful, or don't be like antisocial or dismissive of female. It's a balance. You don't be dismissive, at the same time you don't need it. You can't learn that balance. That has to happen organically, by grace, by your spiritual maturity, and it will happen at some point for those of you who are really on the path. So I said, hi. I said, oh, are you leaving? And again, the Spanish English was funny. She didn't really know what I was saying. So I had to say it in a few different ways, and she got it. I said, it's like, are you leaving? I like this spot, so like, if you're staying here, it's cool. Like, I'm not pressuring you to leave, but then I'll just go further down, She says, oh, no, actually, I'm leaving. I said, oh, okay, that's cool. And then we exchanged a little bit of words, and she was open, she was open for sure. I wasn't closed, but I just wasn't. I made a video on the spiritual channel. I don't remember the name, but it was something. I was talking about how I like to talk when there's a reason to talk. Other than that, I'm done. There's just no reason, And so my reason to talk to her was organic. I wanted to know, is she leaving? That's all. Once that got answered, I was done. She was open to talking more. She's a girl, and especially if they have interest and whatever. So then she left. I stayed, and okay. So, but that's what started the video. I went into the ocean, and I was thinking, man, there's no way the quality of that conversation would take place if, well, number one, if I was in lust and I saw her, I'd automatically going to be working it in my mind, because she's coming out of the ocean. I'm walking to her. I'm like, oh, cool. Let's see what we can do. See what kind of game I got. So that wasn't there. And then also, once, if I was in lust and we started talking, my eyes would have been, you guys know, I'm saying what you already know, but I'm just saying. Eyes would have been, checking, sizing her up and seeing if she likes that I'm looking at her. And this whole nonsense. And so I realized because that lust wasn't there, she was super open, and man, that female energy was strong. It's strong. You see, I made that video, how the female energy can drug us. Man, it's a super powerful drug, super powerful. And if you're on semen retention, it's even more powerful because you're like open. You get a direct transfusion. There's no lust that's appearing to be, it's not like a barricade. The lust distorts everything. It's like chewing coca leaves. If you're in South America, that's healthy, that's good. That helps the people who live in high altitudes and have to walk up the mountains. They chew these leaves and they're good. But then once you make it into a drug or cocaine, it corrupts the organicness. It's the same thing with lust. It corrupts the natural flow of female energy. And so I'm trying to say how to enjoy it without the corruption. But the whole, this is, God's always funny. And it keeps going back to what I always say, you get what you want when you stop wanting it. This is the ultimate, this is the highest, because then there's no attachment to it. Then you can enjoy it in its full spectrum nature. All right, so for those who catch this message and enjoy it, good. I'll see you.